Hello, America. How we doing today? Loading my pipe up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Look at this. Beautiful day. A little breezy. Got a nice little breeze going on here. But it's going to get up to 74 degrees today. Yep, it's going to get nice. It's about 70 right now. It's going to get up to 74 this afternoon. And tomorrow it's supposed to cool back down tomorrow. So, yeah. Got another cold front coming through, I guess. So, how y'all are? Let's see here. Where's my spectacles? Let's see who's first, and then we'll go from there. All the way back. Who is first? Bam Bam's first. Just me again. Catherine, how you doing this morning? Oh, Catherine, you made a comment on last week's video when Eugene was here. Eugene's channel is Eugene Brindle. Okay, Eugene Brindle, B-R-E-I-N-D-E-L or something like that. And it's a small channel, so you might have to search for it. But I'll put a link. I forgot to put a link in that video, so I need to do that. Anyway, Eugene is on out in New Mexico by now. Last I heard from him, he was over by Amarillo, and I heard from him on Facebook. I haven't talked to him on the phone. He's out. He was on Facebook showing he was out in Amarillo, and I knew he was only going to stay there for a day. So I imagine he's already in New Mexico somewhere, out by Albuquerque maybe, or somewhere out in that general area. I think he was going to go out maybe about Santa Rosa, I guess, and then from Santa Rosa he was going to cut south and go down to I-10. Get down there by Las Cruces and that area. I think he knows somebody down there by Alamogordo or what's the other town down there that the aliens? Roswell. Somewhere down in that area. He knows some people down there, just friends of his. He's going to go visit them. Now, I don't intend this video be very long today. It's going to be basically chat with you here just a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what I did on the bus. I got a lot of the electrical done and run and everything. I ran out of parts, I ran out of pieces, so I had to order more stuff off of the amazing Amazon and make Jeff Bezos a little bit richer. So, but yeah, so much of the stuff you can't get in the stores. I mean, it's such a wider selection on Amazon. You can choose from different stuff. So, but yeah. I'll show you what I mean when I get over here in just a second. Some of the things I can't find in the stores around here, places like Home Depot and Lowe's, they just don't carry it, you know. So, anyway, let's read a few of the comments real quick, and then we'll get to it. Kenneth Sears, hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing wonderful. I'm in a better mood. Yesterday I was in a great mood. Got a lot done yesterday. You'll see when we get inside. I'm waiting on more parts. They'll probably be in today, I think. Some came in yesterday, and that's good. What came in yesterday, will keep me busy today, and what comes in tomorrow will keep me busy the following day. So anyway, let's see here. Scroll back. Linda, hello. Loretta, hello. North Star, how you doing? North Star, thank you again for all your work. I mean, just thank you so much for that. I need to call you here. I think I'll call you today, and or better yet, you're watching. Text me on my phone. Text me your address, okay? So. Text me your address. I want to send you something. So anyway, with that, let's see where we at. Man, these things are dirty. I wonder if I can't see anything. These are my $2 Walmart glasses. And when I was down at the VA's real. You want some glasses from the VA? They don't even question it. Here, get some, eye test, give you some glasses. I've got some at home that I use that are prescription that probably cost $100 or something like that, and these work just as good for reading glasses. Now, You know, for distance glasses, no, but just for reading glasses. So anyway, where are we at here? Like I said, again, thank you, North Star. Appreciate your help. Heather Lewis, good morning. Ralph, how you doing? Stranger, good morning, stranger. Yeah. Last couple weeks, 3 weeks ago, I was just down in the dumps. Didn't feel like doing much. I had a hard time getting motivated. You know, it was kind of gloomy and cold, and found out my pants don't fit no more. So. Oh, the diet. Yeah, let's talk about the diet real quick. Today's 2 weeks today. I started on a Tuesday 2 weeks ago, whatever that would be, the 15th, I think it was. I'm keeping a spreadsheet. My regular thing is I get up in the morning, come out here, do whatever. And when I go home, take a shower, get out here and get a little sweaty and dirty or whatever. So I take my shower. There's two kind of people. People that take a shower before they go to work, and people that take a shower after they go to work. Didn't mean to do that. But there's two kind of people. Anyway, I'm the kind that takes a shower after I come back from work. So anyway, I think they call that blue collar. Anyway, when I go home, I strip down and jump in the shower. When I get out of the shower, I weigh myself. Okay, that's usually 6:30, somewhere along in there. Maybe as late as 7. When Eugene was here, it was like 10 o'clock. You know, I'd sit out here and talk with him until about 9:30, and then go home. Get home about 10 o'clock. But normally I go home around 6, about 5:30 or 6. I head home because it starts getting dark outside, and it gets dark in here. And yeah, I can clip on my, where's it at here? A little handy dandy through night flashlight. I got 2 more. I got to do a review. Actually, I need to do that as soon as I get off this video. I need to do that, but I just clip that thing right there. It helps when I'm inside the bus. You know, there's not as much light. Instead of dragging around a trouble light and everything, just clip that on. No matter where I'm looking, it works. So anyway, I get on the scale and weigh myself, and I was, back when I first started the thing, it was 281 is where I started at. And the first week I did a 3-day fast. Every 3rd day I would eat, okay, in the evening, not in the morning. Just when I come back from the shop, I'd go back home, and that evening I would eat a sandwich or something. And I'm marking that down what I ate. You know, so one of these days I'll show you this whole spreadsheet and show you what I ate, not detail, but you know, a ham sandwich and pea salad or something, you know, whatever happened to be in the refrigerator. Anyway, I was doing a 3-day fast, and that 3rd day, you know, I'll say I started on Tuesday, so I didn't eat all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and Thursday afternoon, I'd start dragging, just no energy, and I'd get up, and I'm not getting anything done on the bus and everything, and just, you know, just moping around because I had no energy. So I changed it to a 2-day fast, okay? So every other evening I eat, okay? At a time, and that kind of started out because right before Thanksgiving, I was gonna have 4 days before Thanksgiving. I didn't want to do a 3-day fast and then eat 2 days in a row on Thanksgiving. So I split it in half, and it seemed like it worked better, or I felt better, you know? So the 2nd day, like today is my no eat day, and then tomorrow I won't eat until probably 6, 7 o'clock when I get home. I still feel good during the day. It's that 3rd day that you start winding down and just can't get any, you just don't have any drive. So anyway, I changed it to a 2-day fast. So I started 2 weeks ago at 281. Last night, before I ate, got out of the shower, weighed myself, and then I went in and ate dinner and ate leftover turkey and stuffing and mashed taters and a dinner roll and corn, cream corn. So I ate all that, and then after that, about an hour later, I went over and got me a piece of chocolate pie. Okay, and that's all I ate for the evening. And that was a big meal. Usually normally I'll just eat something small like a sandwich and something that goes along with it, you know. Whatever might have been left over from yesterday when Pam cooked for herself, okay? So anyway, been eating a lot of leftovers. So I started out 281 2 weeks ago, and last night when I weighed myself, I was 264. 17 pounds and 14 days. So basically, if you want to say it, roughly a pound a day. Maybe just a little more than a pound a day. So if I keep this up for a year, I'll be a negative 28 pounds. No, it don't work that way. But anyway, a pound a day and you want to lose 50 pounds, a couple months of doing this and you should do it, you know. So anyway, so that's the fast, that's the diet, how it's going. Today's video isn't about that, it was just an update. And I spilled some tobacco on the table here. That in there. Put that in my pipe and smoke it. So, let's see, what else? I don't think I have any other news really to talk about. The fast and the bus, so. Let me read a couple more comments and everything, and then I'm gonna get to the bus. All right, I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to browse through them real quick, see if I see anything that's worth talking about. Everybody's a good day and hello and all that kind of stuff. Hello to everybody. Yeah. Oh, good evening from Scotland. Mary Bathgate from Scotland. We've been watching Outlander, and we're on the 3rd season of Outlander, and that woman, she likes to show her boobies on that show. I mean, every time she has a chance, she's taking her clothes off. The actress in that, I don't know what her name is. She's a British actress. And anyway, it's a real good series if you never watched it. It's on Netflix right now. So let's see what else we got here. Where were we? Let's see. I must be drinking light beer. Now, I haven't been drinking any beer. Eugene sat over here and drank several beers, and I didn't get none. But now last night, oh, that's another thing last night, is after I got the meal, and it was probably about 11 o'clock, I went over and made me an adult beverage, whiskey and a little splash of 7-Up. So I drank that. I don't drink any of that stuff, beer or anything like that when I'm on my fast. But last night I wasn't fasting. I was eating last night. Okay, yeah, we're doing okay. Everybody go okay. Video too cold for that now. Moving slow. Brenda, all right. Missed you on the road, but always checked in when you YouTube. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Okay. You drinking 3? I probably ought to drink more water than I do. I come out here and I drink my coffee. When that's gone, I'll drink maybe a bottle of water, just one of these, you know. And then when I go home, I drink a lot of tea, a lot of green tea. I've been drinking green tea the last week or so. So I think green tea. I like regular brown tea better, you know, or whatever brown tea. Yeah. Anyway, normal tea. I like it better. It has better flavor to me. But I guess green tea is actually better for you, I guess, or something. So anyway, all right. Not a good time to be watching your weight with all the Christmas goodies. Yeah, right, Ken, you're right. So anyway, all right. I think we're got nothing but a black screen and a buffering wheel. Must be on your end, I think. I think I'm going through. And I'm just trying to find stuff in here. 114 people watching, on 52 likes. And it's up to 74 now, so somebody liked it. Super Salty, what are you doing? saying bad things apparently. I don't know. Didn't see what was said, but anyway. The hippie bus, yeah. No, not a hippie bus. Redneck bus. All right, with that, oh, Eugene, these are those dike cutters or crimp cutters or whatever. He had a good pair of these, and for crimping the cables and everything, I have a much cheaper version of that, you know, wire strippers with a crimper on it and everything. And he brought his out. Oh, they work so much better. So I looked on Amazon. I got these for 12 bucks. 12 bucks on Amazon. And instead of the pliers head, it's got a dike cutter, diagonal cutters. So a dike cutter with wire strippers and a crimping device right there. So these are very nice too. And they're 12 bucks, and the ones down at Amazon, and the ones that were at Home Depot were in the $30, $40 range, you know. So they're probably better, but YNI Tools. No, YNI Tools. So they have 3 different styles. $10 pair is regular plier head, lineman plier head. $11 pair is a needle nose version of that, and then the $12 pair is the dike cutters. Yeah, no, not that kind of dike. Diagonal cutters. I'm also waiting on magnets. Here's my little puck lights. This thing, these little AAA batteries in here have been working for about 2 days now. So I think these are gonna be supplemental, like evening lights. When you're watching TV, just click a light up above you so you can see what you're doing, you know. But just whoa, get back here, not drop it. Just magnetically mount them to the ceiling because it's steel roof, you know. So I'm waiting on the magnets, and I'll mount them up. Come in a box, 5 to a box, okay. So I'm going to use those. I'm going to put regular LED strip lighting in somehow or another on a switch that, you know, so when you really want it bright, like when you're cooking and stuff, it'll be nice and bright over the countertops, in the bus and everything. I don't think it'll take a whole lot to light that thing up because it's, you know, the white ceiling will glow so much and, you know, really reflect the light. So, so let's see what else. Anything over here? Oh, and I don't know about Eugene. When he left the whatever morning it was, Thursday, Friday, he left Sunday morning. He pulled out here Sunday morning. I didn't get out here till about noon. And when I come out here on my chair, he had left this. And I don't know what kind of, what he thinks, but it's basically a diaper rash ointment that they rebranded and made a funny out of. I don't know why he gave that to me, but it's Eugene, yeah. Anyway, he thought it was funny. I'm like, I just puzzled, like, what? So I got my butt paste. It's basically for like diaper rash. Wish he'd left me a $100 bill instead. So, all right, let's get over here. Let's show you what we got. Been making cables. These are battery cables. We're gonna go on the lithium batteries, and these ends, these pieces here. I don't know what I was thinking. I added it all up, how many I needed and everything, but I completely forgot I'm gonna need them for things like the shunt. And this is what came in. Let me get over here. This is the stuff that came in yesterday. I'm gonna put a battery charger here so I can hook up a generator and recharge the batteries on, you know, if it's cloudy for a week or something, I have a secondary way of charging the batteries. But I got more of these, 2 more packs, so eight to a pack. So I got 16 more of those. These are the lugs. So instead of having all these things, you know, several things like this going down to the battery and your battery's all hooked up, you know, with all this, I'm just gonna run one cable. Instead of this being down at the battery, this will be at the battery, just a simple, easy, clean connection. And it'll go up on the wall, and I'll mount these posts and put all the connections on that post, okay? And so that's that. I've got my 250 amp fuses, and I got smaller versions of these. These are the 3/8 holes for putting on things like this here, you know, on your switches. I need this size of lug, and there's something else that required a smaller lug. Let's see here. There we are. These are the two that I had. There's a 3/8 lug and there's a 5/16 lug, but they go into the same size cable. Okay, same size cable hole. So anyway, those should be coming in today. One pack of them, and I don't need very many of them, but I needed a few. And might as well, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. So that's that. That's what came in Amazon yesterday. And then I went down to Home Depot this morning. I got a few more of these staples, you know, that you hammer in with a hammer. Mainly those are for like stuff like Romax in your walls, 2x4 walls. And then I ran out of staples. Oh, your staple gun. I ran out of these. I've got some 1/4 inch ones, but I needed 1/2 inch ones. And that's for just an individual little cable and click. Okay, I just needed those. Not so much for the project, but anyway, I think cable keeps. Okay, I've got 2 boxes of these cable keeps. All right, that's parts and everything that I got, so that's what I can do today. So I can hook up a lot of this stuff today now. Here's the cutters that I had. Just old cheap. Well, they're Klein, but they're the cheaper ones. So that better crimper is a whole lot nicer. So, oh, and this thing here, this thing works wonderful. This thing works wonderful. When you got your cable, what you do is you lift that up. There's a little catch on the back. Okay, lift it up and put it on that catch. All right. And then you get your cable all cut and ready to go, and you put it in there. Why are you being pissed? There we go. Anyway, you put it in there. However, that's not wanting to go in because I got the shrink wrap. It's just barely big enough for these 4-aught cables. But you put this in here, you put your cable in there, and you take a hammer and you hit that, and that smashes that down. It's a whole lot better than the old way I used to do it, which would be come over here, put the cable in there, hold it like that, and just hit it with the hammer. When we hit it with the hammer, and then you get a punch, and in the center you put a punch and really tighten it up. But this is such a better, because as you can see, it's a V down at the bottom, and it screeches. Not only does it flatten, but it also squeezes from the side too, so it makes kind of a triangle look. If you look, there's a flat side here, a flat side here, and a flat side on the top with the punch, you know, the actual, the guillotine or whatever going down. It makes a very nice connection. So, very well worth it if you're gonna do quite a few of these. So, all right, let's see what else we got. What else we got? I guess that's it for here. See, I've got my outlets and outlet covers and everything I bought down at the store yesterday or a couple days ago. All right, where's my light? I left my light. I'm gonna get in there and won't be able to see that. Be able to see quite a bit if I could open that other door, but because the breeze, the angle the breeze is at today, a hurricane would be blowing through here. But when I open that other door, it lets so much light inside the bus, inside the you know, the windshield, and it lights the inside of the bus up so much better. But so, all right, what we got here is, let me go back here and start from the beginning. Got showed you the last time before Eugene showed up last week. I showed you all the plumbing. Plumbing is completely done except for the water tank or water heater. Shorten the whole episode. All right, got the solar. I'm sorry, it comes in through the roof here. Let me see what I'm looking at here. Can you see the cables in there? That's just no speaker screen, speaker cover. But the cables come in, they loop around, they go down the wall here, and then along the side right here, and they come out in that hole. I drilled a hole there, and they come in. I'm going to put cable keeps right in different places and hold all these nice and tight and pretty and everything. And then so this is the front charge controller for the front of the. Remember, I got 2 arrays up there. I've got 8 panels all together. 4 are on the front, 4 are on the back. This is the front 4, and this is the back 4. Anyway, cables are, positive is going to come in here, go to a switch. I can turn on and off, okay? I still have to hook that up. That's why I need those. I just got it stuck in there. But I need, that's what one of the things I'm going to do today, and I just didn't have enough of those pieces. All right, it's going to come in here, come out, come through the fuse. No, come out, come over here, and go into the PV plus, and then this one goes into the PV negative. So I've got both of them coming in polyvoltaic, positive and negative. It does its magic inside, and then the battery, positive and negative, will come out. Positive is going to go through this 100 amp fuse and come down into the batteries, all the way down to the bottom of the battery. It'll actually go to a post, and then from the post to the batteries, okay? Same thing with this one here. The negative, and it will come out and go straight down to the post. There'll be a positive and negative post, and then goes to the batteries. All right, that gets me a juice into the battery. Then the batteries will come back out, and it'll go up to a switch on the positive side, and then come over here to the bottom, and then there'll be a the negative will go up to the post, and then over to a what do they call it? Bus bar, not a bus bar, shunt, a shunt, and that shunt will be right here on the negative side. And all the electricity going into the batteries will either go, through that shunt one way or the other. It's all that's how it measures how much electricity is in your battery. Okay. So anyway, I've got them mounted, and I'm in the process of wiring. Okay. Then I've got this extension cord comes over to this outlet, and from that outlet it goes through the back of the wall. Inside the wall comes out right here. Stapled there. I ran out of staples. I need to put more in here, but it's gonna go in that track right there, right down in here. There's a little track I left just for running this kind of stuff. It goes behind the wall, over here, and up to this outlet. Okay, dark right here. It goes into this outlet. Okay, this outlet here is for the refrigerator, and then whatever, maybe a coffee maker or something that'll live right in this area. Countertop will come. I got another outlet here. I didn't put an outlet in there because I'm going to put the outlets, AC outlets, but they have special ones that have a little USB-A charging port right on the inside of each. They have them down at Home Depot for like 25 bucks a piece, and you can get them on Amazon for 10 bucks a piece. 20 bucks, you get 2 of them in a pack. So I'm going to get 4 of those, I think. So 1, 2, there's another outlet over there. I'll get to that side in a second. I'm going to have 1 over here, and then 1 over here, and both of these outlets that are going to be along in here. See, this is going to go, there's not going to be an outlet in this area, but I'm not putting that in yet because I'm not sure exactly where I want it. And I got more cable to run on over here. And I'll either put an outlet right in here, or maybe I'll put one in here and then also one down, whatever kind of cabinet I build here. I think I'm going to put an outlet right here. So when I'm on the outside of the bus, there we go. So I'm on the outside of the bus and I want to plug something in. I just open the door and plug it in right here, run a short extension cord over here to whatever I'm using in the camping area. Maybe you want to cook outside or something, okay? It's a beautiful day, let's cook outside and whatever, or you need to power a power tool or something like that. I don't think I'm going to put any outlets on the outside of the bus. I think I'm just going to put this one right here on here, and then the one in the very back, the very first one we looked at, I can plug in there and just run a cable out the back door if I need, okay? Okay, that's the passenger side of the bus. The driver's side of the bus is this other one, and I haven't run this one right yet. I haven't, taped it up where I want to go because I don't know where pieces are going to go yet. But it's just going to plug in here, go out. That comes down across underneath the floor over here by the plumbing into the track that is right there. Goes behind the water tanks, comes out back here. Okay, the yellow cable. The others are water. The red and the blue are the water lines. That's a 12 gauge extension cable. All right, comes over here, goes up to this outlet. This outlet, I had to think quite a bit on this one. See the extra 2 wires down there? Those 2 wires come over here to this switch. What that is, the bottom one is switchable by this switch right here. Okay, that switch Turns this one on, but not this one. This one stays on all the time. This one is going to be switched for the water heater. So I have the water heater mounted right there, and regular 110 outlet or plug that will end to the bottom down here. Okay, this is switched, so when I want hot water, it won't be on time. When I want hot water, I just reach over and that will turn this on. 10-15 minutes later, water will be hot. I can go back there and take a shower. Okay, now the other switch here is for the water pump. Okay, it's not hooked up to 12 volt yet. I tested it. I did hook it to a cable back here to the battery, and it works. I just don't have any water in the system yet because these are just out to dead ends right here. I still haven't hooked the water tank up because I'm not exactly sure. I know it's going to sit right here. I just don't know if it's going to sit there, or exactly where it's going to sit because the counter, the drawers that I put in. But it'll sit probably right about there, very close to that spot right there. So right here I'll have drawers, probably about 20 inches or 24 inch wide drawers, probably 4 of them, narrow at the top and a deeper one at the bottom. And then open cabinets where you, just like under your sink, you open the door cabinets and you have storage under there for stuff. And then another set of drawers over in this area right here, okay, that come out. The countertop will probably come out to about right here. That from there to that little dot is 6 foot. That's why I put the outlet where it is. I want it just outside that. Now, why are these cables run the way they are? Because I didn't want to run wires and everything behind the plywood because I didn't know exactly where everything's going to be yet. So, wow, Stan, that's kind of a nasty looking mess there you got. Oh, no, not really, because my countertops are going to be right there, and this will be all underneath. And if anything goes wrong with this, I have access to it. I don't have to tear the whole bus apart. I can just open the countertop, get underneath there, and fix whatever I need to fix. All right. Now, on that outlet, okay, let me finish this here. Okay, switches to that bottom outlet. This is a regular full outlet, but I didn't want to put a USB over here because the sink is going to be right in this area. I'm probably going to plug phones or anything in there, in that area. This here will be a USB style outlet on this one. And because I can run outlet there right over to here, and I'll be sitting in this area. So I'm running the cable over here to my phone, whatever, on the countertop. So I wanted to have a charging port in that general area. Okay, so when those outlets come in, when the device comes in, I'll mount that in there, and then save 2 for down in this area under the TV, okay? All right, regular electricity goes over to this outlet and then all the way over to this outlet. Why did I put them there? Because the couch is going to sit right here. So if you're sitting right here, you can run something around and plug it in. Actually, I probably want to make that one a USB outlet too, so you can charge a cell phone off of that one. All right, so let's see what else. Oh, still don't know what I'm going to do with these wires. I'm not going to do anything with them until I have to, because you never know, I might need them for something. Once I stick them back in there, it'd be hard to get them back out. So I'm probably just going to cut them off, tape them up, and just tuck them back up in that hole and cover the hole up with something. Actually, this is going to be a counter, overhead counter would be right in this area, or a cabinet, overhead cabinet. All right, so that's what I've been doing the last few days, running electrical, and I got quite a bit of it done. I got more to do because I finally got the parts. So anyway, it's all good. I think I'm pretty satisfied, pretty happy with it all, I think. And I'm actually in a better mood because I'm actually getting something done. And I'm not in that, the chains are rattling. I'm not in that melancholy mood anymore. I just had that, not depression, just didn't feel like doing anything. So. See how nice that light is. I just really like that light. The other ones I have coming out are, the last video I did for lights right before Thanksgiving, on the 21st, I think it was. Did a flashlight review, and it was the Anchor Mini. Well, I've got the Anchor Pro, the bigger version of that. It's like twice as strong. It's very similar light, just a little bit longer and it's a lot stronger beam. But I'm going to give it a good review and all that. And it's a nice light and everything. I like this one better. It's got more features to it. It's the same price. The TS1. T1S or TS1? Keep getting them backwards. So anyway, this is a much for the same price, this is a better light, I think. And I'm going to mention that in the video. But depends on what you want. You know, if you want a different kind of light, this one works really well. What I noticed, the beam on this one is, what was it? The beam on this one is wider. The halo is much wider. There's a hot spot, and then there's a huge halo. On the Anchor Pro, there's a bigger white. The hot spot's bigger, but the halo is smaller. Okay, that's the. And then it's only got high and low. This has got high, medium, low turbo, and what else? It just lasts longer. Higher lumens, and it lasts longer. So more runtime. Got bigger back. Oh, and this one has a removable battery, I think, doesn't it? Yeah. This one has a removable battery. The Anchor Pro, I don't think you can remove the battery on that one. So, trying to think if there's anything else. Been on here for 36 minutes, and that's about how long a video I wanted to make today. I didn't want to do a 2-hour or hour and a half long video. I'd read a few more comments. Read a few more comments here, and then we will. Let's see if anything's. Oh, is Russ here today? Hey, Russ. There you go. Oh, Russ, I got to mount that backup camera you get me. I mentioned it in a video last week, I think. It's sitting right over there. So I got to mount that up and everything, but it's something I can do later. It's not I got to do today. The plumbing is more important than the backup camera, so I get to that eventually. But thank you for that camera, appreciate it. Let's see here. North Star's going to go camping at the end of the month. Are you coming to Arizona? Are you coming out? Lisa, you coming out to Arizona? That'd be cool. Oh, and after I've put in all this work and effort into this bus, you know what came available on I saw it on Facebook Marketplace. It was on you have member clubs, different kind of Facebook clubs and Facebook groups, I'm a member of different trucking ones, and one of them is old antique trucks or old semi type trucks, people show pictures of older trucks. Then they have a specialized one just for Peterbilt 359s. And the old W900A model. If you're into trucking, you know what the W900A model is. The old Smoking the Bandit, that was an A model truck. Okay, it was an A model hood, and then they went to they've got the old hood, and they've got the 4 round headlights, and then the newer ones have the rectangular headlights, and then the modern ones have the modern type headlights. But anyway, the old W900A models, and they had a short hood and a long hood. Found one up. I ain't gonna tell you where. You might go. I'm 4th in line to buy it, and it seemed like a damn good price. So it would be so cool to have an old A model that's in damn good shape. It looked like it was really good shape, and it has a camper on the back of it. It's a toter home is what it is. And it's for like a racing team, and actually it has NASCAR racing, insignias on it and stuff. So I think somebody used it in the NASCAR type series or whatever years ago. But for what I have on this bus, I could buy that. But like I said, I'm 4th in line, he said. And if the other 3 pass, I have an opportunity to go up and look at it and buy it. And I might just do it. It would be cool. And then the bus would be up for sale. Because that truck would be so cool. All I'd have to do is, it's black. The whole thing's black, so it'd soak up a lot of heat. But all I'd have to do is paint it. But it's got a generator on it. It's got this huge roof. I can take the solar off the bus and put it on there. And going down another rabbit hole there. But whatever. But it would be cool. It would be super neat to have that. But I probably won't get it. If I'm fourth in the line, the way he was talking, the first couple of guys were really interested in it. So I told him to give me a call. If it doesn't sell, if they pass on it, give me a call. And he said he would, but I ain't expecting to get a call. I'm expecting he's probably already sold it. So he said it. When I saw it, it was on the website, or it was up there for 15 hours when I saw it. And he said he'd already had, I was the fourth caller, and then there was 100 comments asking about it on Facebook. But the phone number was right there. He says, if you're not going to bother to call, then you're not in the running, I guess, or whatever. I don't figure you're too serious. So anyway, it would be cool, but I doubt it'll happen. 1969 Kenworth, antique. That would be cool. And it's got a more modern engine. It's got a 4 1/4 cat in it. And for those that don't know, 4 1/4 cat is one of the bigger mechanical motors before all this electronics shit came in. What else can we talk about? I think that's probably about it. There's a bunch of things I could talk about, but I want to make this video not too terribly long. So I suppose I ought to wrap it up and get to work, I suppose. Problem is I'm enjoying this coffee and the pipe too much. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to enjoy it today. I'm in shorts, t-shirt. I got this on, but shorts and t-shirt today because it's such a nice day. Tomorrow, it'll be chilly. It's supposed to be a high of 48 or 50 or something like that tomorrow for the next several days. And then 3 or 4 days from now, it's supposed to rain again, I guess. I don't know. Oh, what else? Talked to Kirk the other day, but I didn't talk to him very long. Kirk, farmer up in Kansas. I talked to him for a little bit. He was over in Hayes, Kansas at the Home Depot. What are you over there for? Buying a home? No. He says him and his wife are over there. She's looking for paint. She's gonna paint the house. I guess she's one of the rooms. She's gonna peel the old, out of date kind of wallpaper, and peel that all off and repaint the living room. So, and she does a really good job. She's got that eye. Most women I think have that eye. For color coordinating and stuff, because they grow up, does this top match these, this skirt, that kind of stuff. Guys just throw stuff on, so I think women tend to be better at that kind of stuff, and she's good at it. She's good at decorating the house. She's got a beautiful home. So talk to him, not very much, so, because he was busy kind of half talking to her, half talking to me. Other things, I think everything is up there going pretty good. Harvest is completely done now, I think. And because if it wasn't completely done, he wouldn't have been at Home Depot with her. He'd have been out in the field. Oh, found out the bull's not gay. He just wasn't interested before because they weren't in heat, I guess. But he's been following all. He's over there right now. He's behind this one here. Let me show you. There he is. He's right there. He's behind that old Santa Gertrudis. No. Anyway, the white cow. He's right behind her. He's eating right now, but he's been following him around. He followed the black one around yesterday. Or a couple days ago, I think it was Sunday. Damn it, button too twice. He was following us one around, and yeah, he's not gay. All right, well, I guess that's it, folks. I'm just rambling now, so y'all be good, take care, and things are coming along. I'm in a better frame of mind now. Got out of my little dump that I was in there for a couple of weeks, and things are progressing. So that, I think what it is I get out here and I don't get anything done, and I just, you know, and then the next day I beat myself up for it for not doing anything. And but I've been making good progress the last several days. So got the plumbing almost completely done. I still got to mount the water heater in, but not ready to do that yet. Getting the electrical in, starting putting the 12-volt system in. I run. Oh, there were some other cables in there I forgot to show. Those are running up to a diesel heater. They're bigger. They're 12-volt, but they're big. Well, actually, what they are is the leftover cable for the solar panels. I had some extra cables, and I ran them up there because that diesel heater, it's 12-volt, but it needs a lot of juice when it fires up for the glow plug thing, you know, to heat up. And if you don't run a big enough cable, it's like sucking water through a pixie stick or something, or a swizzle stick. It just doesn't, it won't flow fast enough, and it trips it, or not trips it, it just throws it into error code. I had that problem with the van, and Donnie told me, he says, no, it's too small a cable. That would be a fine cable if it was only running 2 or 3 feet, but if you're running 10 or 15 feet like this, you gotta have a bigger cable for the electricity to flow through it better. So that's what those are going up there for. Those are 12-volt. And then I've got other 12 volts that'll be in the area for LED lighting and switches and all that kind of stuff. So, what else? I think that's it. So y'all be good. We will see you. What is today? Tuesday. I might do another one later this week, Friday or so, something like that. I don't know. Just if I'm in the mood to do it or not. Otherwise, I'll see you next Monday or something like that. So with that, y'all be good, take care, and let's see, what are the last few comments here? Type them in real quick, folks. I'll read the last comments. Kathy, really miss you on the road. Yeah, I don't miss the road. Actually, I miss driving. I like that part. All the rest of it. I mean, every time I get on Facebook, there's a picture of some idiot wrecking, you know, on ice and stuff. There's one I saw the other day. I think it was back east, maybe Pennsylvania or someplace. I don't know where it was at. It was hilly. And these two pickups, there was a pickup, had a dash cam following another pickup, and they were doing like 5-10 mile an hour on this icy road. And here comes this truck doing about 50 mile an hour, and it goes out of control. The pickup in front sees in his rear view mirror what's going on, so he ducked off on the driveway. The truck that had the camera couldn't get out of the way. He he went sideways, jackknifed. The trailer caught this guy's pickup, and so he's part of the accident. But the truck went over and hit a bunch of cars that were going the other way, and it just there's no excuse for that. It's that cold and icy and slick and everything, and you're driving 50 mile an hour and run into a bunch of people. It's just, there's no excuse for it. I guarantee you go find out who that driver was. I guarantee he's some guy that just got out of truck driving school from the South, never wasn't familiar with ice, and he's out there driving 50 mile an hour, you know, down a hill. It just, that's why I don't want to be out there. I'm sick of putting up with that crap. So, bad drivers nowadays, bad truck drivers. In a way, these drivers are getting so bad that, in a way, I'm almost, I hate to say this, but if they can actually figure out this autonomous driving thing where the trucks just drive along at 50 mile an hour autonomously, you know, and I don't know, there'll be troubles with that too, so I shouldn't say that, but it just, these mega carriers, and you know who they are. Well, one of them's the one I just bought shit from, but that other one that, anyway. You know who they are, just crappy companies, and they don't, it should, something should be done about it where they can't put these drivers on the road like that. So, I don't know. Ain't no good answer. I wish I had a good answer, but I don't. Change the industry around where it's drivers that got experience and are good drivers, don't run them off. oh, he's got a little too high a blood pressure, so he can't drive a truck. Why? Why? You know, I don't know. You could say the same things back in the 70s. You had a lot of drivers who were on dope and shit, but I think the drivers that were on dope weren't near as dangerous as these kids coming out of these truck driving schools nowadays. No experience, they throw them in a truck and down the road they go. And the logbook, the electronic logbooks are terrible because it forces these guys to run hard when they, you know, that guy was probably doing 50 mile an hour down that hill on ice because his logbook says he had to be at the truck stop in the next 20 minutes or he's in violation on his logbook. So he's hurrying to get there so he can get pulled in and parked. And so he's hurrying, you know, it's just army worms. Some army worms. Getting that time of year, they all come out. All right, be good, take care, and we will see you in a few days or a week or somewhere along the line. I don't know, somewhere along the line, whenever I decide to do another video. So y'all be good, take care, adios, and God bless. Take care, bye-bye.